We lost the. Okay, so let's start again. I think we lost the connection. So yeah. So by now I am sure you have made your swatches and you have made your palettes. Okay, your colors are ready. So now take your two brushes ready. Okay, and your flowers. So now we'll be painting our flowers. So for that, I'll just repeat because I don't know how much goes in the recording. So you're mixing this color. I am mixing with either you can mix it with 50-50, like 50% water or 50% color, or you can mix with 70-30. Okay. I think mine, and it should be juicy. Always remember, all the colors which you are using for the base should be very juicy. Okay, can you see? Now I'm taking my elephant brush, like big brush, giving it a bath, swipe out the excess water if you need to, and then paint it in the petal. Yours must be with the pencil, so just paint it. Now take your hand brush, the smaller brush, and poke it near the center. Okay, right? And if you want, you can just poke it a little bit here. And for the second one, either you can just skip it and paint your third one, so that give it some time to dry, because if you touch it, it will just become a blob into each other. Or what you can do, you can just leave a little gap. Can you see this small gap? Okay, just leave a little gap between the two petals. That's give these white spaces are very good in watercolors, and that gives the definition as well. Okay, so now I am just poking it at the center. This same technique we are going to use. And now leave a gap between the two. Make sure, or you can just leave this and paint the third one. And now we are poking it. Okay, similarly, we will quickly do all of our colors like this one. For this one, I would suggest you to do what I'm doing. I'm just poking it here with my hand brush. And for the top, I will be painting it directly with the darker one. Okay, this is a like this. Okay, I hope that's clear and good enough. Excited to paint the red, right? I'm sure. Okay, now for the purple ones. It depends, how your paper is, how much water you're holding, and all the things. See, now I didn't swipe out the excess water, so it is filled with whole puddle. Okay, I am mixing my darker purple color. So if I put it here, it will still be there, but yeah, it is very, I cannot see, I'm sure, my lighter layers. So it's very important to swipe out the excess water, especially if it is small. Like these birds are going to be really small. So make sure that you swipe out the excess water or use a smaller brush to color them. Now I'm using my hand brush, and here I'll only put the color at the tip. Okay, this is the next one. And then I'll take my yellow similarly. Swipe out the excess water. Remember, I didn't for some. Swipe out the excess water always. And then poke it with your, okay. These lines, if you have a good grip, like a good muscle, you can directly make it with the tip of your brush. You can make it like this. Otherwise, you can also make it with a marker. But try to make it with, with a brush only. Okay. Let's move to our leaves. Okay. Let's move to our leaves. Keep painting it at your own speed. If you're watching replay, you have an advantage of pausing it. Okay, now let's see how I am going to do my leaves. For the leaves, mix a darker green. Okay, like a darker green, or you can also take a brown. Only at the tip of my brush. Okay, I'm taking a brown only at the tip of my brush. And now I am making the stems. Okay, this is, see, this is happening because my color is wet. So I'll just put water. Alternatively, if you're using the template, I have already made that for. So these are, my uh, placements where I'll place my leaves. Now I'm mixing a good mix of green, and using the technique which we learned, I'm placing my leaves. Okay. If you feel that you cannot use this technique, then feel free. This is your like outline to paint it like this. And then take your hand brush and just poke it. Just poke it. Okay, that's it. We're not working much on leaves today. I don't want to overwhelm you. And this leaf specially comes with a lot of practice. So you really have to practice your hand muscle, which I was talking about, you know, in my course, like about if you work with me, the 10 minutes exercises which you will learn. Okay. Okay. So this is this. And these one, it is just by using the tip of your brush. So watch carefully how I'm doing. I'm taking green at the tip of my brush. Okay, only at the tip of my brush. Make sure you can also mix it. Mix your green, but it is like 70% of color and 30% of water. Okay, here. Now I'm taking only the tip. If you have the template, you don't have the muscle memory, you can sketch it first. And then I'm just using the tip of my brush to make these lines. Just practice them a lot of times. You will get it. Okay, that's it. Oh my god, we have already learned so much. Right, so let's take a break and just look at how far we have gone. Okay, so these are all the 5 types of flowers, leaves, buds, everything we have learned so far, right? Yeah. Okay, just practice these flowers, buds, and leaves for another 2-3 minutes. And these leaves, I've just told you a very simple version. Okay, these are much advanced version which you'll be learning inside our 6-week program. Okay, just practice it for 2-3 minutes, and then we will switch. We will be switching to this template. Okay, if you can't see me, my template, because I have drawn it with a pencil, it is very much similar to this. Okay, so I'll be coloring the flowers, the birds, the leaves using the same technique which you have. Okay, practice it. If you have any questions, let me know. In between, I would really love to tell you about my course, the 6 weeks course for those who are ready. Just have a look at it. And if you are not yet ready to learn from a coach, this will help you to decide the guidelines. Okay, like how you should move forward. Okay, so here it is. Let me see that you are viewing it clearly. I'll share one more time my screen. Okay. Yep, here it is. Yeah. So for those of you who are ready for more, who are ready to learn now, who are serious to learn watercolors, who are really, keen to learn from a coach, not to learn on their own, not to hit the bush on their own. This is the online course. It's a 6 week program, and I also teach this program physically. So if you're in Glasgow, you can still DM me and we can work together. Okay, so this is really for those who really want to have a strong foundation, who are serious and who are ready now to learn the watercolor. So this is for them. I feel like this is a perfect opportunity to learn from me and to learn everything about watercolors. Just give me a moment because I really want to show you my face. Okay, yeah, here we are. Okay, okay. Yes, you can see it, right? Yeah. Okay, so this is for you, and what problem it will solve. If I tell you the one problem it will solve for you, that will be how to paint with watercolors confidently. Like it will take you from I don't know how to paint to I can paint confidently. And we will be dealing with all the things like supplies, color mixing, techniques, what to paint and how to paint. But the whole thing which will solve in this whole course is your one problem, that how to paint with watercolor. So if you're seriously serious about learning watercolor and you don't want to hit the bush on your own, then do join it. Like this is for you. And you can learn online because I have learned everything online, and you see how we today that how we are learning online. You can watch and you can rewatch, right? So how you will learn? So in this course, we'll work on three basic fundamental things. First, I'll help you understand the techniques. Okay, so uh, uh, what do you mean by techniques? So there are lots of techniques like pushing, which we learned today. So similarly, there will be pulling, there will be wet and wet, there will be color mixing, there will be brush plays, everything. So we'll learn the techniques and you'll have a strong foundation so that you can paint anything and everything with watercolors, right? And these techniques will also develop your muscles. Two muscles, one your hand muscles and other your creative muscles, like the muscles which don't let you think that what to paint and how to paint you, because you will be painting daily, right? And then, secondly, I will make you paint actually, because I know, like, if you work alone, then half of the time goes waste in what to paint, surfing on internet because I was there, and all those things. So we'll actually be painting and making paintings, and you don't want to have to worry about the sketching part, because I'll give you templates for everything till the time you develop your sketching muscles. And if you know how to sketch, then it's easy, right? Third, I'll be coaching you. This is a live program, so I will be coaching you. You will be accountable to me. We'll meet once every week. You will share your work on the Telegram group, and then we will meet. And you can ask me questions, and I can tell you. I will tell you, like. What to improve, what mistakes you are making, what to avoid, what exercises to practice, and just how to improve your work. I'll review your work and I will tell you through tutorials that, hey, Richa, you don't have to do like this, but just hold your brush at a 90-degree angle, or just, hey, add a little more water to it. Then this thing will not come. Your color will not mix into each other if you give a little gap. So I'll tell you all those things in our review session that will happen once a week. Okay, so three things we'll focus on. First, to have a strong foundation through a 10 minutes exercises, then actually painting, and then I'll keep you accountable. I will not leave you alone, right? That, okay, this is a recorded course, go and have it. No, it's a live course. We'll be meeting each week. Okay, so yeah, that's all. So each week there will be like 10 minutes tutorials, play with tutorials each day. So they will be like, you just open your laptop, you can also download the whole ebook and you can practice it. So 10 minutes daily, and then there will be one 30 to 60 minutes tutorial of painting tutorial, like which we are doing today, the floral wreath. That will be 1 hour tutorial or 30 minutes tutorial. And that you have to take out time for, and then 15 to 20 minutes to post your work on the group, to get review, and to attend live sessions with me to review your work. Okay, so the live sessions will only be for your work review, to help you understand that what are your mistakes, how you can improve. I'll tell you through painting that hey, you don't have to do like this, but just do like this, and you will improve your work, and that's how you'll get better and better and better. So this is the whole career, the whole roadmap which is going to go for you in the 6 week. You work for me with the 6 week. So effectively, you just need 10 minutes daily for those 10 minutes tutorial, 30 to 60 minutes once a week, and 15 to 20 minutes for a live session with me. If it's a group session, then everybody will be together. You can either just come for your work, or definitely if you can, come for the whole hour, it will be like meeting everybody, learning from their mistakes and from their book, right? Plus bonus, there will be lots of template, like today how you are painting with one template. With each floral wreath, I'll give you 5 more floral wreath templates which you can trace on and paint. So that is an added bonus advantage, I would say. Right, so exciting. Yeah, it is, like it is short, crisp, fun, and powerful. Okay, so your progress, how will you progress? So in part one, it is divided into 3 parts. In part one, it will be week one, two, and three. In part one, you will solve all of your problems, like how to use my brush, how to mix colors, how much water to take, how my colors are just merging into each other, how to use technique, which technique to use. All of it will be solved in week one, week two, and week three. Okay, then we'll take a rest of 1 week. We'll revise all our techniques and everything, and then again in the part 2, in the part 3, which will be week 4, 5, and 6, we will learn the flower shapes, the flower anatomy. Like today we learn one flower. In week 4 we will learn 10 main flowers and 10 wild flowers, so that you can mix and match. And then in week 5 we'll learn floral compositions, and then the color palettes. So what will happen after, like, in week 4 and 5 and 6, you'll be confident to paint any flower. You'll be knowing the anatomy of so many flowers. You will have so many flower in your Pandora box, so that you can pick up any flower and make a floral composition. Interesting, right? So that's how, I look forward to teach you, to help you progress, so that you can paint confidently with watercolors. And I really know this works 100%. And you don't need much of your time, just 10 minutes daily and 1 hour in your week. I hope that is totally doable. And yes, you can learn online, right? Don't think that you cannot learn online. Definitely, it is for those who are really serious, because it comes with a lifetime access. So this course will remain with you for the lifetime, and support on the Telegram group will always be there. Live sessions will be there for 8 weeks. Okay, and you will finish with a strong foundation and plus 20 of your own paintings. Can you imagine finishing your first sketchbook and first art book with me? If you are ready for that, then I welcome you to join, because doors are open, and you can just DM me and I'll send you the link. And now, if I come to price, it is worth £1,000, but I'll just charging you £199. So it is. I can't imagine. I think I have spent 1,000 or more pounds on learning from various courses, but I have squeezed everything in, and I'm giving you it at £199 for 8 weeks. Can you just imagine, with the lifetime access and lifetime support of me on the Telegram group plus a community? So this is just gold. Just grab it now. And if you grab it now till 18th of September, then you have special bonus of having 2 more one-to-one classes with me. where I'll review your work. Okay. So this is like a no-brainer. If you really think this is for you, DM me now. I'll send a link to join in your email. If you have any problems, like Richa, I want installment plans, or Richa, I want to join in October. So I'm taking in for September and October students. Okay. So if you want to join in October, we can do that. You can give me payment. You can block your seat, and then you can start live sessions in October, or if you're ready now, you can start in September. So just talk to me, block your seat for September or October batch. Installments are there. And if any other confusion, we can work it out. Like if you want to work one to one or in group, definitely there are different prices, but we can figure it out. So let me know, because I am I'm teaching this course to my students for September and October, those who are ready to learn and who are really serious about watercolors. Okay. So yeah, okay, that's all from my group program. Now let's get back to our painting session. Okay, yeah, okay. So let's get back to painting our beautiful breath. We will be using the same technique, and we have 30 minutes to paint it. If you cannot finish it now, then you can finish it later. Okay, so don't worry, give your best. I would say that just enjoy the process. That is the best thing to do, and that's how you will say me, saying you again and again in my workshop if you work with me. So this is just one of the floral breath. Okay, I will start. I cannot see my lines. I know that. Okay, so I'm keeping it here, and I will start with this flower. So first we are painting flowers. So if you have traced it, start with your flowers. Okay, and you can see first, or you can just start, because I know now you can paint, you have learned everything, and you can just paint with me. Okay, swipe out the excess water. Remember to always swipe out the excess water. See, this is my first petal done. I'm leaving a gap. Okay, and I'm painting another petal because I'm working on a very good paper, and it stays wet for a good longer time. If your paper is not good, and if it doesn't stay for a longer time, then you have to do it one by one. Okay, this poking, see how I'm poking and giving it structure. Okay, so it depends how is your paint. I'm just leaving a little gap. Okay, just mind that this gap is important, or otherwise if I just full it, it will become a blotch. Can you see? I just did it deliberately for you. But yeah, I can now also lift it up. Okay, I don't mind that so much. Okay, and the last one. So this one is really small, so I have to give gap on both the sides. So this gaps are very important. If you're using template, I have already given the gaps in the template, so you don't have to worry for that. So I'm now just coming a little closer and giving a little dot in the center. Okay, so this one flower is done. Using the same technique, we'll paint 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All of our 6 big flowers, which you can see. Okay, just use the same technique and paint along and have fun. Any questions if you want to ask, just pop them inside in the chat and have fun and play a little music if you want. Let me play a little music for myself. I really love to uh, play with the music. I am the cracks in the mirror. I am the storm in the stillness. This is a very beautiful song. In the journey not the end. It's peace in progress. I am the voice that whispers hope. Chaos I find rest. This is your time to enjoy. You have done the hard work. So, in my course, as you have seen, the hard work will go in the 10 minutes tutorials. And when you will be painting the bigger painting, you'll feel that you're already ready. And that's, I think, is the most beautiful thing about my course, that I teach in a very fun way. You don't feel like that, you are learning. You learn in just play way. Okay. I'm here changing a little, color of my flowers, but it's optional. Now you can get, if you are, not a beginner level, you can get creative here. If you have been knowing watercolors, then you can change little colors and all of your flowers. I hope you can see. This one is really light. Just give your best. Now, this is the time I would say just give your best. And don't be critical or judgmental. Don't be critical or judgmental to yourself. Just enjoy the process. That is very, very important at this stage. At this stage, avoid yourself from getting, oh, it's not coming. Oh, it's so bad. No, you have done your best. You have listened very nicely and you have practiced very nicely. Now you just have to do. Okay, it will come slowly and slowly. That's why, we keep it for 6 weeks, and it's a lifelong thing. Once you are into it, you are into it, like driving and cooking, and it will come to you. There is no way that it will not come. But when you invest your money and when you like book for these classes and all, you are actually doing the work. Otherwise your brain will always not let you get ready for this work. You always make excuses that, oh, not today, let's do it tomorrow, I'm not well today. And all of these drama happen if you don't book your classes and you don't commit, right? That is why it is very important to commit. Now I have done my pinks. I will be moving to purple. Okay, so do it at your speed. I'm doing this purple flower which I have already shown you. Okay, if you wish, you can see it first, how I am doing, and definitely just stop now painting, and you can just see first how I am doing, and then you can paint. Okay, so this purple is small, so I'll be mindful that I swipe out the excess water. See, I'm using the same technique. I'm staying in between my lines. I'm using the same technique, and for this, you can just poke it at the half and near the bottom. It's just the same. Now we are doing the actual work after learning, after practicing. And that's how you will do inside the 6 week course. First, you will learn daily, and then one day, whenever you have more time, like on weekends or weekdays, whatever you feel like, you block your time. I'll also work with you if you have any problem, to blocking your time. I have a journal in which I help you to declutter all the things which are not serving you and to add those habits and those activities which will serve you. Like if you want to attend a workshop, if you want to attend a yoga class, but you feel that you don't have time, then you might be having too much on your plate. You might be saying yes to too many things. That can be a case. So stop saying yes to too many things, or you are you really don't know how to plan things, and you have just filled your time with so many things which you don't want to do. Like it can be Netflix, it can be some other work which you don't enjoy, because all of us at same time. So how is it possible for me to do so many things? Like I'm doing yoga, I am spending time with my kids, I'm teaching you, I'm painting, and not you. I don't buy those things. So definitely you're doing something which you should not be doing. So I help you with that. Okay, now I'll be doing my leaves. Okay, so after the flowers, I will be making the stems. Okay, I'll be making the stems and I'll be doing the leaves. I'm going a little fast in this because I know with my knowledge that all my students, after learning the basics, they like to do on their own. So that is why also I am also enjoying it. So I'm taking first making the stems, and then I'm doing my leaves. Okay, for the leaves, I might dip my uh, color, green color in water and change my tonal values. I have not taught you that today. So feel free to use the technique if you know it. Otherwise, just fill your leaves and use the same poking technique. Okay, just fill your leaf and poke it at the bottom. You know it. See, I am feeling so proud of myself and so proud of you that you just know things after 1 hour. It is so good to see. Definitely. Okay, just see, like when you have a muscle memory, then you will be just able to do it like this, like I am doing. This is no magic. This is just muscle memory. I tell it all the time to my students. And no, 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 this is not magic. You're wrong. If you think that I'm doing some magic or I'm so good at it, no, you can be totally. This is just years of practice, nothing else. So I can make my leaf. I can dance. See how I'm dancing with my brush. This is because I have done the practice. You can just make some lines. Okay, good enough. We have done our leaves and our stems. Now I'm going to do this bushy ones. Remember? We did it. So this I will be using my ultramarine, or you can use a brown. Okay. So I'm taking it only at the tip of my brush, and I am using a brush which is my favorite, a silver velvet 6 number brush, and it has a very good tip. So I'm very confident and used to of using it. But feel free to use your small brush. I might switch to small brush as well, but let's see. Just let's see. Just okay. First, I will definitely make the stems for this one as well. Okay, now I am taking my ultra and with very light pressure. If you're dipping it in water, make sure that you swipe out the excess water. Otherwise, it will be very, very blotchy, and we don't want it to be blotchy. But it's okay. Like at this stage, I would suggest you not to make any rules and just enjoy and have fun. This might be your first painting. I don't know. When you will share it in the Facebook group, do share it. That is it your first painting in the Telegram group? I'm sorry, or it is your second one. Like it depends from there as well, and it will give you so much proud if you do your first painting. I'm so proud of yourself for you. to take out time for the things that you really love to do. Because as a, as a female, I know, I have seen my mom, she has never take time for herself. It is always like giving, giving, giving to others, never taking time to fill your cup. But and nowadays, I think it is so much necessary. Because yesterday, few days back only, I was discussing with one of my student, and she was telling me, now the kids are busy, I don't have anything to do. I'm glad that I'm learning with you, Richa, and it feels so good that now women do take time for themselves rather than just curbing that, oh, my kids are big, they don't have time for me, what to do, and all these things. So now I'm making the stems for this purple flowers. Okay? And I'll also make the stems for the yellow flowers. Basically, I'll make the stems for everything. So for this, make sure that you're taking a thick color, a darker color, like it has around 70% of color, and you are using the tip of your brush. I'm feeling so good that I can use all these language with you now. And when you learn, then you'll be able to get more from my Instagram content, and because you know the language. I'm also making the stems for these yellow flowers so that I can just paint. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So now I am painting for the leaves of these purple ones. If you have not seen them, just see how I'm making. So it is just, I'm just using the brush tip to make a small curvature. Okay. It is not any rocket science. You will get it. And if you're wondering how, my brush is dancing on the paper, it is all those 10 minutes exercises, and I still do them a lot. Every day I get up and I, just like to do these exercises and paint something. That's how the muscle memory gets in. So yeah, they're almost done. Now I will just do my last yellow ones. Okay, the same thing, but swipe out the excess water. I'm doing all of them at one go because I have my brush is big and they are very big. Small, and I can do them quickly. Then I can take my red color and I just poke them at the center, at the end of it. Okay, yeah. So I am almost done. Yeah. So I'm done actually with the everything of with all the elements of my flower. Now I'll give the highlights. Okay, so for the highlights, just look here carefully. Highlights means that I will take a darker color, like a very dark color, and I will poke it in between. This will be like just 10%. Okay, you'll be happy with this also. Like, I'm really happy if you are till here and you don't want to give highlights. It's good thing. It's good. But if you want to give, then for the flowers, I am mixing like all of it. First, look how I'm mixing. So I'm taking red, crimson red, I'm taking blue, and I'm taking brown. Okay, so this is like quite a dense dark color with very less water. Okay, this is quite a dense dark color with very less water. I'll show you this. Okay, and I'm taking it only at the tip of my brush. Okay, only at the tip of my brush, and I'm just giving it at the center. I'm just making it a little bit of lines like this in the flower. This will just, like just at the center, some dots, I would say, for the pink flowers. This will just push it. Okay. For the purple one, I'll just put a little blue more blue, and I'll just give a little darker tone for the purple one as well. Don't, do it too much so that your middle tone is lost. No, I'm doing it just at the end, very lightly, so that my middle tone is not lost. Okay? Just make sure of it. Yeah, like this one. So I'll just might give it a little bit here, but give it in a way that my middle tone is not lost. Okay, I have given it a little more, so I'll just blend it. Okay, we'll learn all of this if you come with me. Don't worry. What is blending? All of the techniques, like what is glazing? Like now I'm just glazing it and I'm giving it one more. I can, work on it more, but I really want to stick it till here so that you can also work and paint it and show me till here. For the leaves, I'm just taking a little green and brown and I'm making lines in between. Okay, here we go. Okay, so I think a little more leaves, I'll just make it here. If you feel that you have any gaps here and there, you can just make some leaves. Feel free. So I'm taking my lighter green and I'm just making few leaves here. Because I think I'll gift it to one of my friends. So yeah, I just want to make it a little more cheerful. They can frame it, write their favorite quote inside, like I'm grateful, I'm beautiful, universe has my back, I'm guided. Anything they can write it in between, and they can put it in their room on their wall. So, like if I want to go on, I can go on more with it, and I can, because if I know more techniques, I can go more of it. But for this, like today, I just told you a pushing technique, so even this much is enough and very good for you. Okay, so yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. Now let me open the chat box and see all of your questions and all of your things, and I'm really excited for that. And if you have not finished it, you can post it in the Telegram group that will be active for 10 days. So don't miss that opportunity to work with me. And if you're ready to learn from me, you don't want to waste a single day, a single month of this year, then do join Making Art. It will give you a strong foundation and a very strong confidence so that you can paint anything, and this will be the start of your journey. It is just 199. I can't believe it is like just 199, and you can even pay me in installments. Reach out to me for any of the confusions and any of the things. But yeah, this is good enough, and I look forward for your paintings. I really look forward for your paintings. So let's see. How are you doing? And okay, so I'm really, really, really glad for you to see you here, to paint with you here, and take up all your questions. And I look forward for your painting in the Telegram group. Do post your painting in the Telegram group because that is so important. That is where the real magic happens, and that is the real magic of my course. Also, I think making art, because I know that recorded tutorials just sit in your inbox. You don't have the accountability, you don't have the consistency, you don't have the motivation to do it. But when you do it live with the coach, it becomes so much fun. And I know that everyone has different timings for their live sessions, so you cannot come and sit with me at my time to paint. But these recorded sessions, like you're watching now, it's the same way I have in my course, so that you just have to block 1 hour on your own, be accountable for that. Like you're an adult, right? So you can stick to 1 hour. You don't need me that, oh Richa, now sit and do painting. No, you're not child. If you really want to do, I trust you that you can block 1 hour in your week to do the painting. And when we are going to meet the next time, I'll see your work, you post it in the group, and I'll review on your work. And I will tell you that, okay, don't do like this, do it like this. This is getting little blotchy because of this. Your colors are blending because of this, and your color mixing is a problem here. Your colors are dull. Change your colors. Have you cleaned your palette? Like that, so many things which I tell my students all the time. And believe me, you've seen my student work. They have improved, and so you can. So that's all from my side. I look forward for you in the Telegram group to continue our journey for 1 more week. And those of you who are joining Making Art, I'm so excited for you. You just need to DM me, reply to me if you have any questions. Otherwise, I'll send you the link through your email. You can join in, and I'll see you there. Thank you so much for being so amazing. Bye bye.